What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in New York City at Stadium Goods with 3-time Grammy Award-winning actor, entrepreneur, the legend, T.I. How you doing?
What's up, my man?
Good to see you, man.
Doing?
Gonna do some sneaker shopping today. Get to see what he's feeling, what he's not, and then hopefully he's gonna buy some sneakers.
Hopefully.
Let's go.
I can walk home with some money in my pocket.
Let's do it. I want to start, we had Conor McGregor on the show a few weeks ago, and he said before it was cars or anything, he only wanted to work for clean sneakers. And I think you kind of said the same quote, that coming up, sneakers was the first aspirational item for you.
True.
Talk about like selling candy to get sneakers back in the day.
Yeah, I think, you know, a pair of J's, man, that was the gold chain of my elementary school days. You know, that was better than a Jesus piece at the time, you dig? So I think that, you know, it sticks with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Another thing, we're similar in that you and I think a lot of people think the 3s and the 4s are the best of all time, and I feel like we fluctuate on which ones are our favorite of all times. Today, where do you stand? 3s or 4s as your favorite?
Well, man, I've been rocking a lot of 4s lately. Like these blues just came back out.
Yep, military.
Yeah, I was in 3rd grade when these dropped, so these brought back a lot of memories. So I have a nostalgic connection to these. However, you know what I'm saying, the 3s, I think the 3s were, I think, a pair I wasn't able to get when they came out. So when they come out, I try to get every pair I can.
Just two classics.
Right.
Another couple pairs I want to talk about. 2005, 2006, TRL, Billboard Music Awards. These were like your go-to.
The proudest, that's right.
And these are like the OG colors.
That's right.
And you were like rocking them on red carpets or TRL.
This is true.
And these have stood the test of time. I love these shoes, and one that has so much staying power. Talk about this era.
Well, this is my era, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this was kind of like my luxury Air Force One.
Okay,
you
perfect.
know what I mean? I have not come back to it, though. I know it's come back in style.
Yeah.
I ain't put another pair on. I did so many pairs of these.
Okay.
I don't know if I could come back to it. I don't know.
Oh, man, I think that, they're having like another moment.
I'm having another moment. I have not revolved back around to it.
Okay.
It's gonna take a minute.
All right, but so many classic photos of you in these that were like captured a moment in time. Before we go to the next section, we have to talk about these. Do you still have these?
With the autograph?
Yes.
Yeah, I still got them.
And will you ever wear those, MJ signing them? In the closet somewhere, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And what I love about that is like MJ is MJ, and sometimes like, you know, not accessible. It seems like when you met him, he was awesome, willing to sign and everything. Yeah,
MJ, man, cool cat, bro. MJ the coolest, man. And I think that, you know, that's a very special moment. Two of the best friends of my life that are no longer with us, they were with me that day he signed this shoe, so it has so many special meanings.
Was one the song that's out now? Who was with you?
Clay was with me, and Falant was with me.
So like a special sentimental moment.
Definitely.
We're in this kind of vintage retro signature shoe section.
Okay.
If there was a shoe that you could bring back, what would it be?
Man, it's hard to say.
I was watching the GQ piece.
Okay.
Is this one that if you were, you know, in the boardroom at Nike, maybe you would bring back?
The Vic?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Talk about like that shoe and the impact.
Mike Vic.
Yeah.
Man, the Mike, I got my first pair from him personally.
Really? What was that like?
Yeah, I mean, man, it was a kinetic energy in the city at the time. You know, we were winning.
Yeah.
And the shoes were dope.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? That was the second pair.
Yes.
Yeah, and the shoes were dope, bro. It was an honor to, you know, to be able to rock them to the games, you know, lead the games and hit the club. Yeah, definitely probably one of the best shoes. He just kind of like showed me like, yo, check these out. Kind of like before they drop type shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to talk about, 2022, this was funny. You Instagram one and dones. Are we still doing one and dones?
Man, to be honest with you, bro, it really depends. Like, it depends on the day.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I've put them on and afterwards said, you know what? It wasn't a full day.
Okay. But the toe box wasn't fully, not a crease in sight.
Well, I don't care if a crease is done. That's it.
Okay.
And then dirty shoestrings. I can't do dirty shoestrings. Once you hit that, you know, it's a wrap.
But sometimes half day, we may bring it back
out. Half day, yeah. Or a quarter day, you know what I mean? You never can tell.
Another big Atlanta shoe or shoes, Air Maxes.
Yeah, definitely.
And back in the day, you know, Gucci and you kind of said the same thing, that Air Max 95s were like the most expensive. That's why you guys really liked them.
These staple, you know
classics.
What I'm saying? You got to get these every time they drop. It's kind of like a basic dope boy, trap, functional shoe.
And then like a full circle moment, this year, 5 Atlanta stores get its own Air Max 95.
Dope.
What do you think about like what this shoe represented in the city?
I mean, it was opulence.
Yeah.
It was opulence. It was definitely a drug dealer's ambition.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think in the 90s, the Air Maxes began to replace what the Jordans represented in the late 80s.
And I know even now you love Air Max 1s and you love Air Max 97s as well.
All of them, yeah, definitely. There's a place in everyone's wardrobe for every pair of Air Maxes.
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
I think, you know, you just gotta figure out which ones are best to represent you and the ensemble you've chosen.
Definitely. I usually bring guests here and the center point of this shelf is usually the Nike mag.
Okay.
The Nike mag that this store had, they told me a few weeks ago they sold for $35,000.
What?
You have a pair, again, the GQ piece I'm referencing, you said that not even dead stock, never even like touched. Do you still have that pair? Because you were willing to sell it. You said 15K, which is a deal.
Yeah, I had them in my closet. I got to see if my son he might have worn once.
Okay.
He may have worn once. I don't know. I got to go check my closet at the other house.
But that shoe, Back to the Future, such a pop culture moment. When did you decide to get a pair of those? Super rare, obviously.
Man, I acquired someone's collection and it just happened to be in there.
Really?
Yeah. I've acquired a couple people's collection. You know, some people collect and, you know, sometimes they want to cash out on their collection. And most people wear 9s, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So I just came into some good fortune. And they were in the collection. Not
to pocket watch, did you like get it for a good price, the whole collection? Because that one is, again, $35,000.
Yeah, no, I didn't pay $35,000, I'm gonna tell you that now.
Okay.
I did not. I probably paid about $7,500 for the whole collection.
How many shoes were in it?
Maybe 25 pair.
And that one was in it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a steal.
Yeah.
We talked about the cowards in the first episode. You know, there's been some more sprinkled in since you've last been here.
The Infrareds is probably one of the dopest pair of shoes.
Red Octobers.
Yeah, the Red Octobers, they're probably one of the dopest pair of shoes that I've had in my collection. Probably one of the dopest shoes ever made.
Do you think that's like the best music collaboration with the sneaker brand of all time, Yeezy 2?
Man, it's hard to say. Arguably so, though.
Yeah.
Arguably so. I know that shoe when it came, because everyone was so surprised.
Surprise drop.
That it was a surprise drop, but everybody was surprised at how dope it was.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think, you know, even still to this day they rock. They're just for shits and giggles. What do they go for now?
What are these going for?
1,000?
39,000. These are going for 39,000? 39K seems like a lot. I don't know if they're gonna get that. 39,000, more than the mags. Can you see that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I see. I mean, it's one of the dopest shoes ever made.
Yeah.
I like those better than the mags. If I was gonna pay, you know, that price, that ticket for a shoe, I pay for the Red Octobers before.
They weren't in the collection though, right? The one that you bought? That would have been a real.
Nah, I actually I was gifted those.
Okay, Kanye?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I want to end 2023. You got the Atlanta Fashion Icon Award.
Oh man, yeah, that was an honor.
Must have been such a big honor, and I feel like everything, the music, the fashion, everything kind of ties into that. Let's end on like what that meant to you, being recognized by the city that you are an absolute legend in.
I mean, man, to be honest with you, Atlanta being the first fan base I ever had, and I'm not even talking about like the Atlanta music scene. I'm talking about when I was rapping the cafeteria tables, and anytime I'm celebrated by my city, it's always like an enormous honor.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about everything. Now's the easy part. Browse the show, see what you're gonna take home.
Okay, let's do it.
Awesome.
Hey, these the Tiana Taylors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those?
Yeah, I need these for my old lady. You got them in a 6?
6? Yeah, we got that for you.
Dope. Let me get those. Definitely want the Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year's, these is fire.
Yeah, I need those. If you got those in a 9.
Yep, for sure.
All right.
For sure.
And let's see here. Let me get these.
Concepts.
Yeah, let me get these to complete the collection.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
I bet.
Anything else you need, bro?
I'm gonna get some for my daughter. I'm gonna get some for my baby girl.
Daughter?
Let's see. Where the kids section?
Let's go right over here to the kids section. All right, what else you need for your daughter?
Yo, I need these in a 2.5.
In a 2.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
She loves Jordans. She loves Jordans. Okay, so let me get some 3s, the classic 3s.
Oh yeah, nice.
These. And varsity blues.
Got you, bro.
I'm good, man.
Did you find everything okay?
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Your total will be $3,178.60.
Okay, a little over budget, but I think we can still figure it out. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Appreciate you.
So, T.I. came through, got some new pickups for the summer. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Appreciate you.
Make sure everyone checks out the new music, the new single, Long Live OG Clay.
Yeah.
And PSC.
Yeah, PSC coming soon, man. Gangsta Grills, still in the streets, coming soon also.
Tap in. Thanks again.
Yeah, thank you.